That's all. So this is a query to display top 3 maximum, 5th maximum like this. Next one. Okay, na? Then now. So here there is one, what is that is called row ID. Row ID. Row ID. So what is row ID is? Okay, a row ID returns row ID. A row ID is a pseudo column. Row ID is a pseudo column that returns the physical address of a row. Row ID is a physical, it is a pseudo column that returns physical address of a row. Okay, then so pseudo column that returns physical address of a row. Record address. Record address. See, we have address. Everyone is having address. House number, street, city, state, pin code. Like in tables, like here in table, you are storing the data. Yes or no? Okay, na? You take table in employee table, not only employee table, any table. So the table contains what? Rows. The table contains rows. And these rows are also having addresses. This record is stored in some address. This record is stored in some address. This record is stored in some address. And these records are stored in some addresses. Okay, these records are stored in some address. So that row ID gives that address. What is row ID gives? That row ID gives what? Record address. Where exactly these records are stored in database memory. Okay, then like we have address, house number, street, city, state. Similarly, in database, every record is having what? Address. And the row ID gives that address. Okay, then. So actually, see, you create the table. Okay, na? You create the table. When you create the table, okay, Oracle allocates what? Memory. Immediately after creating the table, Oracle allocates what? Memory. What that memory is called? That memory is called what? Segment. Okay, na? And segment is what? Segment is collection of what? Extents. And by default, segment is created with one extent. Segment is created with what? One extent. So this is all happens when you execute create table command. After creating the table, immediately Oracle allocates what? Memory. That memory is called segment. What is segment contains is extents. By default, the segment is created with one extent. Initially, the segment is created with one extent. And what is the extent equals to? Okay, extent. Extent equal to, extent is collection of what's it? Collection of 8 blocks. Collection of 8 blocks. That means extent is divided into 8 blocks. Extent is divided into 8 blocks. Okay, one block equals to, you take one block. One block equals to 8 kilobytes. One block is 8 kilobytes. What the extent size is? This is one block. This block is 8 kilobytes. What the extent size is? 64 kilobytes. Because one extent contains how many blocks? 8 blocks. The size of each block is 8 kilobytes. So extent size is what? 64 kilobytes. Okay. You insert the data. Suppose I insert this data. I insert this row. When I insert the data, the record is inserted into this block. And where it is inserted in rows. The first record is inserted in first row. The second record is inserted in second row. And third record is inserted in third row. The records are inserted in what, sir? Rows. In block, the records are inserted in what? Rows. This 8 kilobytes is full. When 8 kilobytes are full, then the record is inserted into what? The record is inserted in second block. And the second block is full. Then third block, fourth block, fifth block, sixth, seventh, eighth. Extent is full. When extent is full, then what it will do? Second extent is full. Third extent is full. Fourth extent. Okay, na? Now tell me, see, here records are stored in what? Records are stored in segment, extent, in extent, block, in block, rows. That is the address of the row. So what the row address contains? You take this row. This row is also having address. What that address contains? Which segment? It is stored in which segment? Which extent? In that extent, which block? In that block, which row? Okay, then. So, like, who gives that address? Who gives that address? Row ID. Row ID gives that address. Okay, na? Who gives that address? Row ID. If you want to see that address, then see the row ID. If you see the row ID, then you can see the address. Understood? Then next. And what is row ID is what? Pseudo column. Okay, na? What is row ID is pseudo column. Sir, in Oracle, something is there in Oracle means maybe it is a what? Command. Maybe it is a what? Class. Maybe it is a operator. Maybe it is a function. Maybe it is a pseudo column. Something is there in Oracle. Maybe it is a command. Maybe it is a class. Maybe it is an operator. Maybe it is a function. Maybe it is a pseudo column. Like truncate. What is truncate is? Truncate table EMP. What is that is? Command. Truncate is a command. What is where? Class. Order by. Class. Distinct. Class. Group by. Class. Okay. Having. Class. Between. Operator. In. Operator. Like. Operator. Substring. SUBSTR. Function. Upper. Function. NVL. Function. Rank. Dense rank. Functions. Max. Min. Sum. Functions. Row ID. Pseudo column. That's all. See, something is there in Oracle. Maybe any of this one. That's all. In Oracle, something is there. Maybe any of this. If you go to Java, something is there in Java. Maybe it is a package. Maybe it is a class. Maybe it is a method. Like that. Yes or no? Similarly, here Oracle. So something is there in Oracle means maybe it is a command. Maybe it is a class, operator, or function like this. What is row ID is? Row ID is what, sir? Pseudo column. What is pseudo column means? Why pseudo means what? Pseudo means false. What is pseudo? Pseudo means what? False. Why it is pseudo column? Because it's not a column but acts like a column. It's not a column but acts like a column. You go to the table, EMB table. In EMB table, is row ID is there in EMB table? You see the EMB table. Is the row ID is there in the table? No. So it's not a column but acts like a what, sir? Column. Okay, na? Then. So it is pseudo column because so it is not a column but acts like a column. And it is not belongs to any table, can be selected from all the tables. Okay, now then for every record inserted into table, Oracle generates what's that? Row ID. Oracle generates a unique row ID. For every record inserted into table, Oracle generates what's that? A unique row ID. Okay, now record is stored in some address that okay, Oracle return that address, row ID return that address. Okay, then row IDs are unique or not unique? Row IDs are what's that? Unique. Why? Because if one record is stored in one address, another record is not stored in what? Same address. So row IDs are what? Unique. Two records cannot be stored in what? Same address. Okay, then. So now I want to see the row IDs. If you want to see the row IDs, then execute this command. Select what? Row ID, member, name, salary from EMP. So what this command gives? This command gives each and every record what? Row ID. Okay, then. So execute this command. This command gives row IDs. And this row IDs contains how many characters? 18 characters. The row ID contains what? 18 characters. And all these 18 characters represents. So this record is stored in which segment, which extent, which block, which row. What this 18 characters represents? Which segment, which extent, which block, which row. And last three characters represents what? The last three characters represents row number in the block. The last three characters represents what? Row address in the block. So that means this record is stored at row address what's that? A. This is stored at AAB. This is AAC, AAD. Okay. But if you observe this, all the characters are same. Only one last character is different. What is the meaning of this? All these 14 records are stored in same segment, same extent, same block, different rows. What is the meaning? All these 14 records are stored in same segment, same extent, same block, different rows. Okay, na? Why they are stored in same block means what is the block size is 8 kilobytes. When 8 kilobytes is full, then it will store the records in second block. Maybe this 14 records memory is not exceeding 8 kilobytes. Understood the point? This 14 rows size, that memory size, maybe not exceeding what? 8 kilobytes. All these 14 records are stored in what? Fit in one block. Okay? Then. So, and this is what's that? Row address. Maybe this last, this one, maybe what's that? What this is? Block. Maybe this is one, sir, extent. Maybe this is what? Segment, like this. Okay? Then. But last three rows are what? Row address. So all these 14 records are stored in same extent, same segment, same extent, same block, but stored in different rows. So if you want to see the row IDs, you have to execute this command. Okay? Okay, fine. Oracle is giving the row address, but how it is useful for the developers? Okay, now what way it is useful to you? Okay, see why I need where it is stored in the memory. Understood or not? Where it is stored in the memory, why I need? Okay, now we don't need now actually where it is stored. So knowing the internal address of the records is actually not required. Where it is stored, we don't need. Then where we use, row IDs are used in one case. Row IDs are useful in one case. What that case is, row IDs are used to delete duplicate records from the table. Row IDs are used to what, sir? Delete the duplicate rows from the table. Okay, na? Then listen, row IDs are used to delete the duplicate rows. For example, there is one table. Just take some table. So one field is this A1A, suppose 5,000, 2B 6,000. Next one 3C 4,000. Next 1A 5,000. Next one 2B 6,000. Okay. Next. So this is the table. Okay. Now? So what this table contains? This table contains duplicate rows. This is the duplicate row. Why this is called duplicate? Because here all the fields are what's that? Same. Okay. Then. So this is the record with same number, same name, same salary. So this is called duplicate. And this is called what's that? Duplicate. So I want to delete these duplicate rows. I want to keep these original records. I want to delete these duplicate rows. But to delete the duplicate rows, can I write a query like this? For example, delete from EMP44 where employee number equals to 1. Can I delete this? Delete from EMP44 where employee number equals to 1? No. What happens is both are deleted. This one is deleted and this one is also deleted. Both are deleted. In where condition can I use what? E-name. E-name equals to A. Both are deleted. Can I use salary equal to 5,000? No, both are deleted. So in where condition, I cannot use employee number, I cannot use name, I cannot use salary because the complete row is what? Duplicated. So in this where condition, what we can use what's a row ID. Because even though records are same, but address will not be same. The records are same, but address will be same. No, address will not be same. So because this record is stored in one address and this record is stored in what's a different address. Okay. So this record addresses will not be same. So that case, what is useful? Row IDs are useful. So row IDs are used to delete what's a duplicate records from the table. Okay. Then row IDs are used to delete what? Duplicate records from the table. So okay, now then example, let's take the table. Okay, then. So this is the table. Okay, now example. Then this is the table. Example. No. So there is a table with duplicate rows. Now. Okay, next. Then. Oh. But even though records are same, if you see the row IDs will not be same. I'm not taking all the 18 characters. I'll take only the last 3 characters. AAB. Next one, what's that? AAC. Next one, AAD. Next one, AAE, like this. Even though records are duplicated, but row IDs are not duplicated. Then, example for deleting the duplicate rows. Okay, now then now tell me how to delete this. I want to delete this row. But what you have to say? Delete from EMP44 where row ID like. Because see, This is not actually 18 characters. I taken only last 3 characters. Percentage what? AAD. So this is deleted. Yes or no? Next. This one is deleted. Next you want to delete this. Again what? Delete from EMP44. Where row ID like what? Percentage what's that? AAE. So this both rows are deleted or not? Yes. But here, what is the problem here? What is the problem here? The problem is, sir, here the table contains 5 rows. Easily you can find out what? Row ID and delete. Find the row ID, delete the record. Find the row ID, delete the record. The table contains lakhs of duplicates. If table contains lakhs of duplicates, can we manually find the row ID and delete? Find the row ID, delete, find the row ID, delete. This method is what? Complex. Yes or no? Understood or not? So deleting duplicate records row by row is what? Difficult. If table contains what? If table contains huge number of duplicates, deleting the duplicates row by row is what? Difficult. So instead of deleting the row by row, what we can do? We can just write one query. That query deletes all the duplicates from the table. Even if table contains 1 lakh duplicates, it deletes all the 1 lakh duplicates from the table. How means? By using correlated subquery. Okay, na? Then. So now here, what the problem is? Now deleting what? Duplicates row by row is difficult if table contains, okay na? Then if table contains what, sir? Lakhs of duplicate records, lakhs of duplicate rows. Then what? So execute the following query. Execute the following query to delete all duplicates from table. Execute the following query to delete all duplicate rows from table. You don't need to delete row by row. Just execute this query. That query deletes all the duplicates from the table. There are 2 important queries. One is top 3 maximum, 5th maximum, that is one. And second one, write a query to delete all the duplicates from the table. Okay, now, let's see this. Let's see this. What are the logics, sir? First logic. First find the logic, then write that logic in a query. First find the logic. What the logic is? Let's go to this one. Let's go to this. Okay, na? Let's go to this one. Then go to the first record. Find the record with same number, same name, same salary. Find the record, same number, same name, same salary. Any record is there with same number, same name, same salary? Any record is there with same number, same name, same salary? Yes, there are 2 rows. This one is what? 1A 5,000 and 1A 5,000. There are 2 rows with same number, same name, same salary. Find the row IDs. What are the row IDs? AAD. In this row IDs, what is the minimum row ID? Minimum. What is the minimum row ID? AAA. And that means this record row ID is minimum or not minimum? Minimum. If it is minimum, don't delete. If it is not minimum, delete. Okay, na? Then next, go to the next record. Find the record with same number, same name, same salary. Any record is there with same number, same name, same salary? Yes. Find the row IDs. What are the row IDs? AAB, AAE. What is the minimum row ID? AAB. So this record row ID is what? Minimum. The current record row ID is what? Minimum. Then don't delete. Okay, na? Then. So if it is minimum, don't delete. Next one. Go to the next record. Any record with there with same number, same name, same salary? No, there is only one record. What is the minimum? AAC. So this is minimum. Don't delete. Okay, na? Next, go to the next record. Any record is there with same number, same name, same salary? Yes, there are two records. What the row IDs? AAA, AAD. What is the minimum? AAA. This record row ID is minimum or not minimum? Not minimum. If it is not minimum, delete. If it is minimum, don't delete. If it is not minimum, delete. So delete this record. Okay, next. And go to the next record. Any record is there with same number, same name, same salary? Yes, there are two. One is B and another one E. B, E. So what is the minimum? B. B is minimum. And this record row ID is minimum or not minimum? Not minimum. Then delete. That's all. This is the logic. So go to each and every record. Find the records with same number, same name, same salary. Next, find the row IDs. If the record row ID is minimum, don't delete. If it is not equal to minimum, delete. So this is the logic. But how to implement this logic in a query? Then you have to write like this. What is delete from what? EMP44. Delete from EMP44. Okay, na? Let's say what's her? X. X is what? Elias. Then now next, what is the condition? What I said? Go to the record with same number, same name, same salary. Find out if the record row IDs are what? If row ID is not equal to minimum, then delete. If equal to minimum, don't delete. Then what? Row ID not equal to what, sir? Minimum row ID. Okay, na? Row ID not equal to, write a subquery. Write a subquery. So what is the subquery? Subquery is for what? The subquery is for to find the what, sir? Records with same number, same name, same salary. The subquery will find the records with same number, same name, same salary. After finding the records with same number, same name, same salary, in that it will find the minimum row ID. Okay, na? Then from what? From EMP what? 44. EMP 44, where what? Where what? EMP 44, where employee number equals to what? See, you have to find out the minimum row ID. Okay, na? Minimum row ID of what? You have to find the minimum row ID. Minimum row ID of what? You have to find the minimum row ID of records with same number, same name, same salary. Yes or no? Where employee number equals to what? X dot NO. Next one. And what's it? And E name equals to X dot E name. And salary equals to X dot salary. Number equals to X dot NO. Name equals to X dot name salary. Okay, na? So this is the query to delete duplicate rows from the table. Okay, then. Okay, then. Now, and how it is executed. Okay, then. So first of all, what is the subquery is? This subquery is what? This is correlated subquery. Why this is correlated? Because inner query is referring what? Values of outer query. Inner query is referring the values of outer query. So if inner query refers values of outer query, then it is called what? Correlated subqueries. In correlated subqueries, execution starts from what? Outer query. So this is it go to the first record. So this is the actual table. Just see this. It go to the first record. Okay, na? Then it go to the first record. So apply the condition. What is the condition? Row ID not equal to here. Row ID not equal to. Then execute the subquery from EMP44 where employee number equal to x.enbo. What is x.enbo? What is x.enbo? Don't say employee number, etc. What is x.enbo? You are at first record. What is x.en? 1. Name equal to x.name. A. Salary equal to 5,000. So number equals to 1, name equals to A, salary equal to 5,000. How many rows satisfying this condition? 2 rows. From the 2 rows, what you are selecting is minimum row ID. What is the minimum row ID? There are 2 rows satisfying this condition. From the 2 rows, you are selecting the minimum row ID. What is the minimum row ID? A. Minimum row ID is what, sir? A. Then next one. And go to next one. Go to the next one. Okay, na? Then. So, then this is condition true na false? Your condition true na false? Condition true na false? False. Because they are equal, but our condition is what? Not equal. Condition what? False. Deleted or not deleted? Not deleted. Next one. Go to the next record. AAB. Condition. So row ID not equal to. Next, execute the subquery. Subquery is executed. Then from table, employee number equals to what? Employee number equals to 2. Name equals to B. Salary equal to 6,000. How many rows satisfying this condition? 2 rows. From the 2 rows, what you are selecting? Minimum row ID. What the minimum row ID is? AAB. So is AAB equal or not equal? Not equal. Condition what, sir? False. So not deleted. If condition true, deleted. Condition false, not deleted. Next one, ASC. Next one, employee number equals to what? Employee number equals to 1, 3. Name equals to what? C. Salary equal to 4,000. How many rows satisfying this condition? 1 row. From that row, what is the minimum row ID? AAC. AAC is equal or not equal? Not equal. Condition what? False. Not deleted. Next, go to the next record. Okay. So then employee number equals to what? 1. Name equals to A. Salary equal to 5,000. How many rows satisfying the condition? 2 rows. From the 2 rows, what you are selecting? Minimum row ID. What is the minimum row ID? A. AAD is equal or not equal? Not equal. Condition what, sir? True. Deleted. Condition true. Deleted. Okay, na? Next one. AAE not equal to. Then execute this query. Employee number equals to what? 2. Name equals to B. Salary equal to 6,000. How many rows satisfying the condition? 2 rows. From the 2 rows, what you are selecting? Minimum row ID. What the minimum row ID is? AA, B. AA is equal or not equal? Not equal. Condition what? True. Deleted. That's all. What? These 2 rows are deleted. What are these 2 rows? Duplicates. That's all. So this is the query to delete duplicate rows from the table. Even if table contains 1 lakh duplicates, it deletes all the 1 lakh duplicates. Then, so let's create the table. What? So to test, then create the table. So create table. What? Then MP44 with 3 columns. NO number 2. Next one. E-name what? Something salary number 4, 5, whatever. So table is created. Insert the data into table. Ampersand ENO, ampersand E-name, ampersand salary. So 1A 5,000, 2B 6,000, 3C 4,000, 1A 5,000, 2B 6,000. So the table is created. Plus I inserted the data into the table. Okay, na? Then now see the table. What is select star from EMP44? So, but what this table contains? This table contains what's that? Duplicates. So this is one duplicate and this is one duplicate. So to delete these duplicates, so execute this query. To delete these duplicates, execute this query. Then, so this is saying what? 2 rows deleted. The 2 duplicates are what? Deleted. Now see the table. Select star from EMP44. Okay, then. So this is what? How to delete duplicates from the table. Okay, na? Then. Okay, then. So this is what? This is also correlated subquery. What is the logic? Find the records with same number, same name, same salary. After finding the records, find the what's that? Row ID. And here, if the record row ID is what? Equal to, not equal to what's that? Minimum, then delete. If it is equal to minimum, don't delete. Not equal to minimum, delete. That's it. Next one. So in all these examples, you return subqueries in what? Where class. You return the subqueries in where class. Then one more is there. What that is? Inline views. Oh. So what are inline views? Okay. So if you now till now you return subqueries in where class. Okay. What are inline views? The subqueries in subqueries in what? From class are called inline views. The subqueries in from class are called inline views. Okay. The subqueries in from class are called inline views. And suppose here means if you write like this, select what? In select what you write? Columns from. Next one what? Select statement. If you want, you can declare alias. Next one where condition. If you write like this, so earlier here we written subqueries in what? If you see the previous examples, in all the examples, you written subqueries in what? Where clause. Now we are going to write subqueries in what? From clause. If you write subqueries in from clause, they are called what? Inline views. Okay. Then if you write subqueries in from, they are called inline views. So there is a name to these subqueries that is called inline views. Now, so actually, what should be there here? Actually, what should be there here? Okay, na? What should be there here? I'm not asking what is there. I'm asking actually what should be there here. Table name should be there. In place of table name, you're writing what? Subquery. In place of table name, you're writing the subquery. Okay, that means here, see, earlier you written subquery like this, where salary equal to something, select max sal from EMP. Actually, what should be there here? Don't say subquery. What should be there here? Value should be there. This is not condition. This is condition. This whole thing is called condition. This is not condition. What should be there here? Value should be there. So in place of value, you're writing a subquery. The subquery output acts like a what? Value. The subquery output acts like a value. Okay. Then here the subquery output acts like a table. Here the subquery output acts like a what? Value. Here the subquery output acts like a what? Table. Actually, what should be there? Table should be there. In place of table, you are writing the subquery. Here the subquery output acts like a what? Table. Table for outer query. Okay. So the subquery output acts like what? Depends on where you write. If you write it in where class, the subquery output acts like a value. You write it in from class, the subquery output acts like a table. Then now you see this. Here the subquery output acts like a what? Table for outer query. Here the subquery output acts like a table for outer query. So outer query is selecting the data from what? The outer query is selecting the data from what, sir? Inner query output. Outer query is selecting the data from inner query output. Okay, na? Then. So every query returns what? A query. A query returns what? Query. Query returns what? Every query returns what? Data. Query returns what? Data. That means, and how the data will be in rows and columns. It returns data, but the data will be what? Rows and columns. That means every query returns what? Set of rows and columns. Okay. Then, so like suppose if I give E, I'm just giving E. That means what is executed first? What is executed first? The subquery is executed first. What is subquery returns? Rows and columns. Suppose this subquery returns 3 columns and 10 rows. You are giving some name to these 3 columns and 10 rows. What is the name? E. This query returns some set of rows and columns. You are giving some name to this output. What is the name given to this output? E. And outer queries not selecting the data from EMP table. Outer queries select the data from what? E table. What is E table contains? Some 10 rows and 3 columns. Okay, na? Then. Understood? First executing the query bus and storing this output in, executing this query, storing this output in temporary table. What is temporary table? Storing this output in temporary table and selecting the data from temporary table. That is the concept. First execute one query, store the output in temporary table and select the data from temporary table. Okay. Then, so when inline views are used, when we use inline views, okay, when we use inline views, then now inline views are used in the following scenarios. Inline views are used in following scenarios. Okay, then one is to control order of execution of clauses. To control order of execution of clauses. To control order of execution of clauses. To use result of one operation in another operation. To control order of execution of clauses. To use result of one operation in another operation. To join two query outputs. In all these cases, we use what? Inline views. So to control the order of execution of clauses, to use result of one in another operation, to join two query outputs. Okay, then now let's see what is controlling what. Controlling what, sir? Order of execution. Controlling order of execution of what? Clauses. Controlling order of execution of clauses. What is the default order? What is the default order of execution? By default, Oracle execute the clauses in what order? By default, what? By default, Oracle executes the clauses in the following order. In the following order. What is that? From next one, where? Next one, group by. Next one, having. Next one, select. Next one, order by. This is the order of execution. So Oracle execute the clauses in this order. First from class, next where, group by, having, select, order by. Okay, then by default, Oracle execute the clauses in the following order. From class, where class, group by, having, select, order by. Okay, then. Okay, na? Then. But I want to control this. Okay, na? Then to control this, use what's that? Inline views to control this execution. Means, for example, you take where and order by. In where and order by, which is executed first? Where is executed first? Order by is executed next. But first I want to execute order by. Next I want to execute where clause. That means before applying the where condition, I want to sort the data. I want to sort the data before applying the where condition. Then what? Sir, by default, first where, next order by boss. But my requirement is first I want to execute order by. Next I want to execute where clause. Then use what? inline views. Use inline views. Then next, where and select. In where and select, which is executed first? Where clause. Next select. But my requirement is first I want to execute what? Select. Next I want to execute where clause. Then use what? Inline views. Default is this. If you want to control this order, then use what? Inline views. Then use inline views to control this order of execution. Use inline views to control this order of execution. Okay, then. Now, let's take one example. Again, let's take one example. What is my requirement is I want to display ranks of the employees. Display the ranks of the employees based on salary. Display ranks of the employees based on salary, and highest paid employee should get first rank. Highest paid employee should get first rank. Okay, na? I want to display ranks of the employees, and highest paid employee should get first rank. Okay, next. So here, then, let's see. How to find the ranks? So Oracle is given two functions. Rank function, dense rank function. You know the difference. If you don't know, then go and see the notes. Okay, na? Then. So difference is there in the notes. Now I use one function, dense rank. Okay, na? Then. So I want to display ranks of the employees. Like once again, say what? E-name, salary, then what? Dense rank. Dense rank. Next, over. Then you have to mention ranking based on what? Salary. Plus who should get first rank? Highest paid. Then what you have to write? You have to write what's it? Order by salary descending. Then how the values? Ranking is based on salary, but how the arranged? Salary wise descending. Highest to lowest. Highest is arranged first, lowest is arranged last. As what's it? R and K from what? EMP. What this query will show? This query will show each and every employee's what's it? Rank. This query will show each and every employee's rank. Okay, na? Then. So who gets first rank? Highest paid gets first rank. Okay, na? Then. Okay, now. So 5,000 gets first rank. Then 3,000 gets what? Second rank. 2,975 gets third rank. Next one, 2,850 fourth rank, like this. So what it shows? It shows what? Each and every employee's what? Rank. Okay, then. But this query is displaying what? This query displays ranks of what? All the employees. But I don't want to see all. I want to see top 5 employees. Okay, then. So the above query displays ranks of all the employees. But to display top 5 employees, okay, then. So this query will show all the employees ranks, but I want to see top 5 employees. but to display top 5 employees. Okay, then. Oh. So that means what you have to do to display top 5 employees, select rank up to 5. If you select rank up to 5, you'll get what? Top 5 employees. Then how to select rank up to 5? You write like this. Where, what, where, then select rank up to 5. How to get select up to 5? Then what? RNK less than or equals to 5. Rank less than or equals to 5. So what this query gives? This query gives what? Top 5. Huh? Then what this says? RNK is what? Invalid identified. Why? RNK is invalid identified. Then once again, so like what is RNK? Alias. RNK is alias. Where you declared the alias, select. Where you are using the alias, where? It is declared in select. It is used in where? Declared. Declared in select. It is used in where? But where in select, which is executed first? Where is executed first? Select is executed next. First, Oracle executes where clause. Then Oracle executes select. So first it executes where clause. While executing the where clause, Oracle don't know what is RNK. RNK is declared in what? Select. But select is executed after where clause. So that is a problem. Understood the problem? What the problem is? Problem is order of execution. Sir, in programming languages, you declare the variable. First declare the variable, then use the variable. First declare, then use. Can we use the variable first, later declare the variable? No. First declare, then use. Here also, alias. But here what's happening? First you are using the alias. After that you are declaring the alias. That is not allowed. First declare, then use. So this gives what? This command gives what's an error. What the reason is? Then what is the reason? Column alias. Column alias cannot be used in what's a where clause. Because what? Where clause is executed what? Before select. Alias cannot be used in where clause because where clause is executed before select. Okay, then you are using the alias in where clause. That is not allowed. Why it is not allowed? Problem is what, sir? Execution. Okay, then which is executed first? Which is executed first? Where? First it executes where? Next it executes select. But at the time of executing where, Oracle don't know what is RNK because RNK is declared in select. So then what you have to do? First execute, select, then execute where clause. Then it will work. First execute select, then execute what? Where clause. Then it will work. Okay, na? So which one you want to execute first? Which one you want to execute first? Keep it in inner query. Which one you want to execute next? Keep it in outer query. Which one you want to execute first? Keep it in inner query. Which one you want to execute next? Keep it in outer query. So because inner query, outer query, which is executed first? Inner query is executed first. So in this example, so if you want to like make it successful, this is giving error, na? But you want to run successful. If you want to make this successful, then first declare the alias, then use the alias in where condition. Yes or no? First declare the alias, then use the alias in where condition, then it will work. So then what you have to write, tell me. First declare the alias, then use the alias, then it will work. But here what's happening? First you are using the alias, after that you are declaring the alias. That is not possible. First declare, then use. Then what? Select what, sir? Select what? Star. Select star from what I said. Select what? E-name. Next one, salary. Next one, what I said? Dense rank. Then over order by what? Salary descending as RNK from what? EMP as what, sir? E. As E, not as E. That means I am giving the name to, sir, what is executed first? Inner query is executed first. What is inner query returns? What is inner query returns? Inner query returns each and every employee's name, salary, plus what, sir? Rank. Okay, na? Then. So inner query returns each and every employee's name, salary, rank. You are giving some name to this output. What is the name given to this output? E. What is E? Is temporary table. E contains how many columns? 3 columns. How many rows? 14 rows. So this entire thing, you are giving some name to this output. What is the name given to this output? E. This output is stored in some temporary table E. And from this temporary table, select only first 5. From this temporary table, select first 5. Now what? Sir, outer query boss. Outer query is not selecting the data from EMP table. Outer query is selecting the data from E table. So E table is this. This is E table. Okay. Now select from E table. Select only one. Select only first 5. How to select first 5? Where what? RNK less than or equals to 5. Now can I use RNK in outer query? Can I use this in where condition in outer query? Yes, because where it is declared? Where it is declared? Inner query. Where it is declared? Inner query. You are using it in outer query. Inner query, outer query. Which is executed first? Inner query. At the time of executing this where class, is Oracle knows what is RNK? Yes. Understood? Then. So if you want to use alias, then use what's it? Then what is before select? Then to overcome this problem, use what? Inline views. So to overcome this problem, use inline views. Then so this gives the top 5 employees. Okay. Then what this query gives? This query gives what? The top 5 employees list. Top 5 highest paid employees. The top 5 highest paid employees. Okay. Then. Okay. Now I don't want all the details. I want to see only salaries. Then top 5 highest salaries. top 5 maximum salaries. Then what? Don't say what's a star. Say what? Sal. Then it will show only. This will show only what? Salaries. It is showing only salaries. Yes or no? The top 5 maximum salaries. I don't want to see the duplicates. I don't want to see the duplicates. I don't want to see the duplicates. Eliminate the duplicates from the output. How to eliminate the duplicates? Huh? How to eliminate the duplicates? Distinct. How to eliminate the duplicates? Distinct. So distinct. Then. So what is 3000 is displayed how many times? Only one time. So this query gives top 5 maximum salaries. Yesterday we have written one query, that is correlated subquery to display top 5 maximum. This is another method to display top 5 maximum. So the previous one is correlated subquery. This is what? Inline views and dense rank. By using inline views and dense rank. So which is simple? This is simple. Because first finding the rank, selecting first 5. First finding the ranks of the employees, then selecting first 5. That's all. This is simple. Okay, then. So now, so this query gives employee details, but to display top 5 maximum salaries, you write like this. The previous one displays employee details, his name, his salary, etc. Okay, na? It will show the details, but I don't want to see the details. I want to see only one top 5 maximum salary. Then select rank up to 5. Okay, then. Sir, actually, see, when we use a distinct, when we use row ID, when we use row ID to delete the duplicates, we use a row ID now, earlier, previous example. When we use row IDs, when we use distinct. Okay, na? Then, listen, what is the difference? To delete the duplicates from the query output. To delete the duplicates from the output. If you want to delete the duplicates from the output, use what? Distinct. To delete the duplicates from the table, use row ID. That's all. Distinct will not eliminate the duplicates from the table. It will eliminate the duplicates only from the output, query output. My query output contains duplicates. I want to remove the duplicate, then use what? Distinct. But you want to delete the duplicates from the table, then use row ID. Only that method, not distinct. Distinct will not work. Okay, then. So this gives the top 5 maximum. I want to display 5th maximum salary. Then now it is simple. 5th maximum salary. Rank equals to 5. If you say rank equal to 5, then you'll get what? 5th maximum salary. That means using this query also, we can display whatever you want. So top 5, 5th maximum like this. What is the 5th maximum? 2450. Okay, na? Then. Understood? Then, now. So this is one example. So we are written this query using correlated now. So if I ask you to display top 5 maximum salaries, then you know two methods. One method is what? Correlated subqueries. Another method is inline views and dense rank. Okay, next. Then, now, example. Now, okay, then. Now, let's see. So, there is a call here. One is there. What is that is? What? Row num is there. Row num. What is row num is? Okay, na? Then row num. What is row num is? Row num. Okay, na? Row num returns what? Record numbers. Row num returns what? Record numbers. For the records written by select statement. Select statement returns records. The select statement returns what, sir? Records. And for that records, I want to show row nums. Select statement returns records. I want to show the row numbers. If you want to show the row numbers, then we use what? Row num. Okay, then. Next. So first, suppose if you run query, so that query displays what? Records. I want to display the records with row numbers. First record 1, second record 2, third record 3, fourth record 4, fifth record 5. So if you want to display the records with record numbers, then we use what? Row num. Okay, serial number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. What is row num is? Row num is also a what's it? Pseudo column. Row num is also a pseudo column. Row ID is what? Pseudo column. Row num is also pseudo column. Because it's not a column but acts like a column. Because not a column, because it's not a column but acts like a column. Acts like a column. Okay, then. So when row IDs are useful, that's only one case. Row IDs are useful to delete duplicate rows from the table. How row num is useful? Row num is useful to select the records from the table based on record numbers. When row num is useful to select the rows from the table based on record number. Up to now, how we are selecting the data from table? How we are selecting the rows from the table based on employee number, based on salary, based on job, height, date, yes or no? But I want to select the rows from the table based on what? Record number. Based on the record number. Means I want to select first 5 rows. I want to select what? First 5 rows. I want to display 5th record to 10th record. I want to display even number records. I want to display odd number records. I want to see the last 5 rows. I want to see first 5 rows. I want to see last 5 rows. I want to see 5th record to 10th record. I want to see even number records. I want to see odd number records. And for all this, what is useful? Row num. Okay, na? Then, so the row nums are useful. Okay, na? Row num is used to select records from the table based on record number. row num is useful. Row num is used to select records from the table based on record numbers. Row num is useful to select records from the table based on record numbers. Okay, then. So now, how to see the row nums? How to see the row nums? So if you want to see, you have to select. How to see the row IDs? If you select row ID, it will show that. Similarly, how to see the row nums? Select what? Row num. Next one, number. Next one, name, salary from EMP. Okay, na? Then select row num, EMP NO, e-name, salary from EMP. So what is this query gives? This query gives what? Row numbers. Every record is displayed with what? Row numbers. Then now see this here. So the records are displayed with what? Row numbers. And first record is displayed with what? Row number 1. And the second record is displayed with what? Row number 2. Third record is 3. Fourth record 4, like this. So the records are displayed with row numbers. 14th record 14. Yes or no? What is the row num generated for king? What is the row num generated for king? 9. See this. So row num generated for king is 9. Always for king record, row num will be 9. Always for king record, row num will be always 9. No. Row num is not based on table. Row num is based on select statement output. Select statement output. It is not based on table. These row numbers are not generated according to the table. The row numbers are generated according to what? Output. So in this query returns how many rows? 14 rows. In 14 rows, king record row number is what? 9. If query output changes, row num also changes. If query output changes, row num also changes. See, just for example, I write a query like this. Just listen. EMP NO, e-name, salary from EMP, where salary greater than or equals to 2000. What I am selecting? I'm not selecting all the rows. I'm selecting only the row salary greater than or equals to 2000. So then in this, what is the king record? 5. In previous example, king record row number is 9, but here 5. Why? Because previous query returns what? 14 rows, but this query returns what? 6 rows. In the 6 rows, king record row number is what? 5. Next one, select what? Row num. Next, EMP NO. Next one, e-name, salary from EMP, where salary greater than or equals to 3000. So this query returns how many rows? 3 rows. In the king record row number is what? 2. First one 9. Next one 5. Next one 2. So if query output changes, row num also changes. Okay, then. So here king record row number is what, sir? 9. 7839. And king salary is what, sir? 5000. Suppose, for example, then just where salary greater than or equals to 3000, then what the row number is? 2. 7839, king 5000. Okay, then. Okay, then. And what? So row num is not based on what? Table. Row num is not based on table, and it is based on what? It is based on what, sir? Query output. If query output changes, row num also changes. If query output changes, row num also changes. Okay, then if query output changes, row num also changes. Okay, then. So how it is useful? It is used to select the records based on what? Record numbers. And for example, I'll ask what's that? Display first 5 rows. Display first 5 rows from EMP table. Then I want to see the first 5 rows from EMP table. Then what? Select. I'm not selecting all the data, just select only 3. Enough now. From EMP, next, where, what? Row num, next. Row num, what? 5. Up to 5. Then less than or equals to 5. So this query gives first 5 rows from EMP table. This query gives first 5 rows. Okay, then. So this query gives first 5 rows from EMP table. What then? Let's see. What this gives? The first 5. First record, second, third, fourth, fifth. So this gives first 5 rows. But it's not showing the row numbers. Why? You are not selecting. If you write row num in select, then it will show. Understood, na? You are not writing the row num in select. You are using row num in where? If you want to see the row numbers also, then select. You write it in select also. If you write it in select, it will show. Yes or no? Then now it will show the row numbers also. And so it will show the first 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay, na? Then it will show na, it will not show na, depends on your selection. If you select, it will show. If you don't select, it will not show. I want to show 5th record. Then display, what's that? 5th record. I want to show 5th row. Then if you want to see 5th row, then what? Row num, what's that? Equal to 5. Row num equals to 5. So what this gives? This gives what? 5th row. What the output is? No rows. Okay, na? Then output is what's that? No rows. Okay, then this will not work. Why? Because 5th record row number is not 5. Row num is not according to table. Row num is according to select statement output. If this query returns 5 records, then 5th record row number is 5. Okay, na? Understood. Without selecting first 4 rows, it cannot generate row num 5. It generates row num 5 after selecting first 4 rows. Understood? It cannot generate row num 5 Without selecting first four rows, it cannot generate what? Row num 5. When row num 5 is generated, after selecting what? First four rows. Okay, na? So how to write this, we'll see that in the next class. Okay then.